Migrating emails from one platform to another is a challenging task. However, you can simplify the whole migration process with a third-party tool like Kernel Email Migrator. In this video, we will see how to use Kernel Email Migrator to securely transfer emails between multiple platforms. Open the application and click on the Add Job button. The tool allows migrating emails between different sources and destinations. You can move your emails from offline files like PST, OST, MSG, EML to Office 365 directly. Or perform IMAP to Office 365 migration like Zoho to Office 365, Gmail to Office 365, etc. The tool also supports IMAP to IMAP migration, beneficial for use cases like Zoho to Gmail or Gmail to Zoho migration, or between any IMAP-supported email servers. In this tutorial, we will focus on PST to Office 365 migration. You can choose the migration type as per your requirement and proceed. Now, let's begin with PST to Office 365 migration. Select PST to Office 365 as the migration type. Give a project name, a job name, and click Next. Now we will add the source PST files that you want to migrate. Click the Add button and go to the location where the PST files are stored. Select as many files you want and click Open to add them to the tool. If you want to remove a PST file, select it and click the minus icon. To remove all the added PST files, click the Delete icon. Now, we will add the Office 365 account. Click the Add button under the Add Destination section. In the Connect Destination section, enter Tenant ID, Client ID, and the client's secret value for the Office 365 account you want to add as destination. In this case, the details are already filled, because we have done email migration from this tool in the past, and the credentials we used at that time were saved. To establish a connection to the Office 365 account, click Connect. If the credentials were correct, the tool will give the success message. Click OK to close the pop-up. If you want to migrate the added PST files to a particular single mailbox, select Single Mailbox option and enter the email ID. To migrate different PST files to different Office 365 user mailboxes, select List All Mailbox using above credentials. Then, click Get User Mailbox button to get the list of all the mailbox present in the Office 365 account. Now, select the mailboxes from the list in which you want to migrate the PST files. Click Add to add the selected mailboxes as destination. To remove an added mailbox, select it and click on the minus icon, or remove all the mailboxes by clicking the Delete icon. For accurate data migration, we must map the source PST file to the destination user mailbox. To do this, click the drop-down icon against each source PST file and select the user's mailbox. Do this for all the added source PST files. This is the manual mapping. You can also automate the mapping by clicking the Import from CSV button. Then, select and import a CSV file containing source PST files, complete path, destination user mailbox, tenant ID, client ID, and client secret value. Since we are already done with the mapping, we will not be importing the CSV file. Click Next to proceed. The software will list all the added PST files with the destination mailbox we have mapped them within the previous step, and the migration destination, which is the user mailbox. If you find something inaccurate, go back and modify the mapping, otherwise click Next. Here you can review all the folders of the PST files that will be migrated. You can also exclude folders from migration. Additionally, you can define a specific date range for email migration. The tool will filter all the data and will only migrate emails that falls between the defined date range. In case you want to migrate a particular data type like only email or calendar or contacts, enable the item type filter and select the file type. To avoid migrating unwanted data, select the option Exclude Deleted Folders and Exclude Empty Folders. You can also migrate the complete data to a separate folder by selecting this option and providing the folder name. We will skip this option as we do not want to transfer data to any particular folder. To prevent data duplicity, tick the option Skip Previously Migrated Items. This feature will only migrate new data to the destination. After you have applied the filters, click Next. The tool provides two options to start the migration. Execute Immediate will begin the email migration instantly. However, if you want the migration to begin automatically at a later time, select Schedule and click on the Change Schedule button. Then, choose a date and time for migration. You can also choose to run the migration just once or daily, or weekly, or monthly. Clicking Finish will schedule the migration at the date and time we configured. However, we will go with the Execute Immediate option and start our migration right away. A new project with the same project name you provided earlier will be created under the Migration Project section. Click on the project name. Then, in the Job Names section, you will find the job that you created while creating the project. Click on the job name PST to Office 365 Migration. Notice the state of the job, it shows as running. Below, you can see the live migration status of every PST file. The status of each PST file will change to completed when all data of that particular file has been migrated. You can also pause, resume, or stop an ongoing job in case of any emergency. Once all the PST files are migrated, the job state will change to ready, marking the process completion. The tool generates a detailed report for every migration job. To view the report, click on the Migration Report button. Select the report and click View Details. Click on different PST file to view the data migration summary of that file. This report is useful for validating the transferred data. You can also save the report to your local system in CSV format by clicking on the button Save Reports to CSV. Provide the location and name for the file and click on Save. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. To know more about the software, visit the given link in the description. If you found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with others who might benefit from it. To explore more such insightful tutorials and help videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Have a great day.